Will,
Hey,
this
Joe.
movie was hilarious. You had me.
Oh,
Oh man, it was a nice little escape for a couple hours. I loved it. It's so much fun. And I know that you with Eurovision. By the way, let me just tell you, I went down a dangerous rabbit hole last night with Eurovision because I did not know it was real. Now
right.
knowing it's a dangerous rabbit hole down the YouTube cycle. But I know you've been involved with wanting to do this for a couple years. You were in Lisbon, I believe, in 2018, researching some of this stuff. So, what was it about the premise of Eurovision that caught your attention?
It's funny. I literally was aware of Eurovision, like it's been 20 plus years. And the first time I got any sort of whiff of it was visiting with my wife and her family in Sweden. And we happened to be there in spring in May during the contest, and we were having dinner. And at the end of dinner, everyone said, "Now it's time to watch Eurovision." I'm like, "Okay, what is that?" And and then I don't think I said a word for the next 3 hours. I was just like, "What is this thing? This is incredible!" Just between the staging, the kind of costumes, the kitschiness of the songs, and then some of the songs are actually really good. And it was just such a, from the sublime to the ridiculous. And I I remember in that moment thinking that would make a great movie. But I always thought that someone in Europe would have done it.
Sure.
And around five years ago, 2 years before Lisbon, we went to the contest in Copenhagen in Denmark, and that was the first actual time I was there. And that was the year Conchita Wurst for Austria won, and we were like, we have to do this. And so it took a while to get it going, but I'm so happy this moment is here, that people are finally getting to see the labor of our work. Yeah.
Now, you and I both are Trojans, USC Trojans, and I saw that there's a little bit of a little grouping of Americans wearing ASU gear. Was that a small Easter egg to your Pac-12 roots?
That was Pac-12 fellowship right there. Uh, that was also a perfect party school to make fun of, because at SC now we're graduates of a fine academic institution now.
Yes, sir.
When I was there, maybe not so much, but now it's really hard to get into. ASU, anyone can get in there.
Now, one of the things I really loved about this film too was it had a lot of heart. Can you explain to me about Lars's father, played by Pierce Brosnan, shaping your character in this film?
Yes, Lars is kind of this dreamer who's always just was enamored with Eurovision from when he was a small child. When the year that ABBA won for Waterloo, and Sigrid's always been at his side, played by Rachel McAdams, and he's always been the oddball, that he never really got the attention and the love from his father. And Pierce is so perfect as this brooding. Literally, we wrote in the script the most beautiful man in all of Iceland, and he always just was trying to get his father's love, and in the end, he thinks he's failed him, and it really is his father who, Lars is ready to throw it all away and just become a fisherman like his father and his father's father. And it's really Pierce's character who kind of says, "You don't understand. You've had the guts to follow your dream, and you should get back out there and continue." So he kind of has this about face, and shows him that he really has admired this journey he's been on the whole time, which Lars had no idea that's the way he felt about him.